You know well I'm a chicken fried. And cold beer on a Friday
Harrison.
night.
Adam Viazanko.
Pair of jeans that fit
Kevin
just right.
Dennis is empanada.
It's got chicken. Emy.
Emy Hinde.
Alright. David.
Hello, welcome to News Does Reviews. We just went to Crispy Crunchy Chicken, which is a restaurant that is inside MobilMart at a Shell gas station on Mission Hill. So we are excited and worried to taste these various options that we have at hand. Yeah, let's dig in.
Cheers.
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 Is that supposed to be a tender?
I can't chew it.
How you doing, Dennis?
The feeling of fear that I experienced when I bit into this expecting chicken, it's beef.
Yeah.
What?
It's a beef empanada.
They have beef?
Mm.
How'd you know this?
Well, I don't know. I feel like it's the most common kind.
Oh.
This is disgusting. This is like unedible. I can't eat this.
You should have gone with sauce. The sauce would have made it.
Oh yeah.
I like
That
can't.
might-
I actually can't bite into this.
Oh, it's red.
Uh-oh.
What?
A little
Yo,
bit.
get
on camera.
You dumped one.
There's no chance.
Show me, show me.
How? Wait,
It's fried, that doesn't make any sense.
Ooh, that is definitely pink.
I hope we white balanced correctly.
Yeah. Let's see if
Guys,
they can.
I'm actually gonna die.
Yeah, that's like clearly pink on camera.
Can I try a waffle fry?
Dude, these things are hard as a rock.
They're all hard.
Can I try a waffle fry? Thank
Oh my god.
Alright, could I chew one?
Wait.
Thank you, good sir.
Ew.
So, as far as my meal goes, I do not have any particular fears about food poisoning. It seems like it's cooked all the way through. However, in terms of the actual food, so it is indeed crispy and crunchy. However, the chicken is very dry and chewy. The fries are interesting because they are basically 100% batter. There is zero trace of potato in them.
I got the empanadas. I thought they were chicken, so you can imagine how I felt when I bit into them and experienced beef in my mouth. The beef has a texture of somebody that cooks, and then when the beef cooks out all of its fat, instead of using it to fry it, they soak it up with like a tampon or a napkin or something.
What?
Oh yeah, obviously.
What are you referring to?
That looks nasty. It looks green.
The crust isn't even good. It tastes kind of like if you deep fried a fortune cookie for too long. Does anybody else want to try this?
Like,
Yes,
yeah.
please.
How pink would you say this is?
Enough that it doesn't look great.
I am now going to do a review of the onion rings. They are certainly onion rings.
No,
They
they're
are-
not.
They have a vague semblance to onion rings.
They look like an onion.
It's not good.
However,
Not really. I wouldn't say they look like one.
I would say that they are fried so much, it's comparable to the time when I first fried food. When I was like 13 or something, right? And without parent supervision. Because this stuff, I feel like if you left this in the Atacama Desert for 5,000 years and came back, it would still be this quality.
So regarding the onion rings,
Surely.
now they're not good onion rings, but given how thin everything is in them, I'd say they're actually one of the more edible items because they're not like insanely thick and difficult to chew. Now let's be clear, they're not good, but they're probably one of the better things here.
I was so optimistic.
Well,
Me too.
Why?
No, I was too.
For what reason?
I don't know. Like just looking at this, like
It
without
didn't look
eating
bad,
it,
and
it
it
looks
smelled
like
good.
kind of good. You're like, oh, maybe that's like good gas station chicken. and then you bite into it, and you're like, oh wait, I can't even bite into it. And then you try to chew it.
I swear if we got the shrimp or the sandwich, it would have been 100 times better than this.
Dennis, can you pass me that cup of water?
I think they fry it in gasoline.
About to go in on the corn. Wish me luck.
There's like a hole in it. Show them the hole.
There is a hole in my corn.
Corn food.
Oh.
There was no crunch to that.
It was like soaking in some Bacta tank.
Yeah, so to preface this, when we got this corn, it was like in like a tub of what seemed like butter or perhaps water. And it shows. Corn is supposed to have a crunch. That is like pretty normal. This is the soggiest corn I've ever had in my life, but yeah, I'll pass it on if anyone wants.
Let me try it.
I do want to try it.
Pass
Should I
it
just
on.
take a bite out of
Everything
it
else
from the
is
thing?
I
over-fried.
don't know about
It's
that.
so crunchy. And that's soft.
I'll take a bite next to Habboosh's.
This is not corn on the cob. This is desiccated kernels, loosely adhered to.
I just want to know when was the last time they cooked it.
This is porridge.
Oh
on-
my
Like,
fucking
when was that
god.
originally?
Yeah.
That tastes like
Mama's cooking.
this is not corn. It tastes like someone like it tastes like cornmeal, like some like grainy thing, and someone like left it to marinate in like not even butter. Like that is disgusting.
This is how I would imagine corn that's been passed through it once probably tastes like.
Pass through like the digestive system.
Yeah. How much did I pay for this?
Ow!
Oh, I hope
my
not.
What
gosh!
happened?
My fucking jaw just dislocated.
Oh,
Ow!
I thought you bit on like a bone or something.
No, my jaw fucking freaked out.
It's so
I
tough.
think I heard it.
Oh, man, so
Jesus.
bad.
This feels like air. What?
What?
Look.
There's no chicken.
Like a balloon.
There's no chicken in it.
Alright, we'll peel back the bread.
To reveal bone.
I got a 2-piece chicken tender with a biscuit and a side, and the guy gave me these fries, 1 chicken tender and 2 wings. I don't know how I came to this conclusion. It's actually pretty good.
What?
Insane!
Insane!
No way.
I give it 6 huskies out of 10.
So to begin with is the fried chicken, the standard. It was pretty bad, as many people have mentioned. It's extremely tough and chewy, like it's pretty much impossible to eat. The taste is not good, and it was like inconsistent between different pieces of chicken. So I'd give it like a 1 out of 5 huskies. As for the waffle fries, they were impossible. They were so freaking hard that I felt like they were gonna break my teeth. And even at that, they weren't even worth it for the taste because they just tasted like burnt. So I'd give those like a 0 out of 5 huskies if that's possible.
Corn, bro.
Corn.
His mind already fucking repressed the memory.
Yeah, I wish I could forget the corn, but I've been unfortunately reminded. That's gotta be like. This is a negative rating scale I would use. That wasn't corn. That was an abomination. I'm not even gonna rate it. That's it.
Okay, so I actually managed to eat my whole meal.
No way.
3 tenders and
You're not waking up
waffle
in the morning.
fries. Yeah, no, see, actually, I think that's the only thing that redeems this for me is that I don't feel at risk of getting food poisoning because it's just so like over fried. It's got to be cooked through. There's no way. Yeah, as I said, very very tough. Although it was crispy as promised. The seasoning on both the chicken and fries was not like great. Overall, this is like a 1 out of 5 huskies.
This is by far one of the most foods ever.
He's choking up.
The chicken drier than
Okay.
True.
I am reminded of those sweeping photographs of the 1930s Dust Bowl. The onion rings were surprisingly sweet, However,
What are you talking about, man?
they crumbled apart. I am in immense grief and at a loss for words. Give me a 1 out of 5 Huskies on this. Actually, if I get food poisoning from this, I'm raising my score to 2.
Yeah, at least meet expectations
It
at
would
that
make you
point.
feel something.
Yeah.
I already described the empanadas, but I think you'll see in the B-roll that we had quite a vast palette of colors amongst our meals. The corn really brightens the whole room up. All of the batter tastes like if you took an air fryer that hadn't been washed in a week and you just kind of sipped all of the seed oil that accumulated at the bottom that had been fried and refried many, many times. The chicken tenders, they're growing on me, but only because they're a delivery system for this sauce over here. I would give the overall meal 0.25 Huskies out of 5.
I don't know why I agreed to this. So I ate these chicken tenders, and like in the case they looked like they'd be like pretty alright. I wasn't like expecting anything great, and then I couldn't bite into them or chew them. So there's that. So I'm gonna give the chicken tenders like a 1 out of 5 Huskies. Then I tried the fry. That was insane because I was not expecting it to be literally like crunchier than a chip. Like it was crazy. And then yeah, no potato in the fries. But like I wasn't upset at how they tasted too much. They were so cold. So they get a 2 out of 5 Huskies. And then I tried the empanada, which was so disappointing. That gets a 0.75 Huskies. And then I tried the corn, and that was criminal. The corn was criminal. It was fluorescently highlight yellow. That gets 0.33 repeated.
As a first year, I'd say this is the best NUTV video I've ever made. If you're looking for a good time with your friends and family, take them here.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of News Does Reviews. It was quite the regrettable one, but Crispy Crunchy Chicken really delivered on everything we expected. It
And
was
more.
Yeah, and more.
It
Well,
might not deliver on the food poisoning, honestly.
It might not, no.
No, it definitely will.
It's only a matter of time.
We'll see if it gives us food poisoning within a few
In
days.
part 2.
Yeah, in part 2, News Does Reviews,
Yeah.
the hospital. But yeah, I mean, it was terrible. We all seem to agree on that, despite our various things that we got. Every single one of them was poor, and it wasn't even like worth it for being in a gas station because like my meal was freaking like $13 or $14.
What? Why?
Yeah, for 3 pieces of terrible fried chicken and corn. Thank you for watching. Bye.
For the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died.